Now let's go back to the property damage part. Remember the part 10, 20, the last number that we're using is a 10, on how quickly that can go? Because as you know, we mentioned earlier, cars now basically are 30 grand a piece. Let me give you a perfect example how quickly that money can get spent. I was out visiting my parents not too long ago, and I was out on their golf course, and my dad had this cool little golf cart, and he goes, "Hey son, you want to drive it back for me?" And I was like, all right. So I was driving back, and I was feeling like a little 14-year-old because I'm driving this golf cart down the street, and went out the gate and had to go through the next gate where they live at, and the gate didn't open. And I'm sitting there, you know, it's hot, I'm in the desert, and I'm thinking, maybe I got to back up to get the sensor work. Well, as I started to back up, this girl honked her horn, freaking me out, and I slam into it, and it's a brand new Mercedes. I was just like, I could have died. So after, you know, she tells me how stupid I am and everything, I drive home, going to the parents' house, feeling like a 14-year-old again, asking my dad, "Hey Dad, can I have some information to give this lady?" Well, luckily it didn't hit her core cooler, but it was still a quick $8,000. I mean, that quick. And I was really surprised on how well my dad took it until the next day we were out playing golf, and I handed him his favorite putter, and it was bent in a 45 degree. That was kind of a bummer. Then it was kind of funny until I took out my 7-iron, it was bent just like it, and then you know, it went downhill from there. But still, it goes fast. You really need this protection. Now let's go to the next step, one that's a little bit harder to explain, called uninsured motorist. Now uninsured motorist helps you. This is for you now. And I've been doing this for about 13, 14 years and talking to a lot of, you know, adjusters and trying to get my handle exactly how it works. So I'll tell you the part that I do know for sure, and then we'll go into the rest of it. The first part is called stacked or non-stacked uninsured motorist. Now what that means is this. What happened is, for years, everybody get uninsured motorists, and we'll use examples of 100, 300. And that's for you if you get hurt and like the PIP gets used up and your medical gets used up, well then the uninsured motorist kicks in. But it kind of kicks in intertwined to all that. And then what happened is somebody got hurt one time, they were carrying 100, 300, and they got hurt pretty bad. They had 3 cars, and they figured, hey, since I got 3 cars and I've been paying uninsured motorists for 3 cars, I should get 3 times that amount. So what happened is they took it to court and they won. So now you have to sign a paper realizing what you're carrying. If you want 100, 300, and that's all you want, you sign a little form saying it's non-stacked. If you want it stacked, well then you don't sign a form, but it's times the number of cars you have, and of course the rate goes up from there considerably in most cases. Now let me talk a minute about comp and collision. What that means in layman's term when you give us a call or stop by is you're asking, hey, I would like full coverage. Well, comprehensive is everything but collision, they tell you, like a tree falling on your house or a kid riding his bike into your side of your car. Collision is when you happen to run into something. And they run into numbers kind of like 250, 500, and these are deductibles. These are how much you have to pay before the company pays. They say that, but really they just write a check and subtract that amount out. But what I want you to be aware of here is that if you get in an accident and it's not your fault, you know, pull to the side of the road if you can and make sure you get a police report, because what I see happening all the time is I get the phone call, you've been in a wreck, it wasn't your fault, the other person said how sorry they were, but then after the fact, without the police report, it's your word against them, and they always say, well, you did something wrong, and now you're paying your share of the comp and collision. And it's sad, but it's true. So take the time, if you can, pull to the side and get that police report. It's really what you need to do. And that also reminds me of car rental. Car rental is something a lot of people say they don't want until they get in a wreck, and then they said they would have never not have accepted it. So look at it. It's usually around $30 or $40 every 6 months. It's not too much, but it's something that we pay out more than anything else. Now, besides car rental, another good feature to have on your policy is roadside assistance. Now, what that does, if you break down or run out of gas, they'll come out and, you know, help you change your spare tire or put gas in your car. Now, they won't let you get the gas for free, but they'll put it in for you and bring it out so you're not stuck there. And one other thing I want to bring up before we finish here is what happens a lot when you get a speeding ticket and you're really afraid the rates are going to go up. Honestly, that weekend course you take where the officer says, well, don't worry about it, take the course, and your insurance people never find out, we find out, trust me. The only points that takes off is the points off your license. And 90% of you aren't worried about losing your license because of points. It's because of the insurance rates that makes it kind of scary. So you go and you spend that weekend and you take that course and you think we're not going to find out. It seems like we always find out. But not me personally. I'm not the bad guy. I'm just here to help you so you kind of know what's going on. So I just wanted to say thank you for your time. It's been awesome speaking with you again. Thank you for the great support you all had coming in and all the money I could save you with your home insurance. I mean, we're just tearing it up, rocking and rolling. And hopefully I can do the same for your auto insurance. Call if you have any questions. God bless and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Life's a beach. Enjoy it. We've got you covered. You don't want to be like the one that didn't call us and found out she paid too much.